Most people live their entire lives chasing shadows. They want success, they want love, they want purpose, but they chase it like a mirage on the horizon, always running, never arriving. And they wonder why nothing changes, why the money never comes, why the dream always feels just out of reach. Here's the truth most won't say out loud. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. Wanting is easy. Anyone can want a better life. Anyone can scribble goals on a notepad or speak affirmations into a mirror. But the universe doesn't respond to wishes. It responds to identity, to vibration, to being. You get the results your inner world is wired to receive, not the ones your lips say you want. There's no cheat code, no shortcut, no cosmic exception, because the law is absolute, like gravity. And Bob Proctor, he didn't just teach that law, he lived it. He became a vessel for it. He taught us, if you can see it in your mind, and if you feel it in your heart, you can hold it in your hand. But seeing and feeling aren't enough unless you become the version of yourself who naturally attracts it. That's where most people stop. They think reading the book is enough. They think watching the video is progress. They think saying, "I want success," will manifest it. But until you become the person worthy of that success, you'll always sabotage it. You'll always feel like an imposter in a suit that doesn't fit. You'll shrink back to the version of you that feels familiar, because your mind always pulls you back to your paradigm. And your paradigm is your thermostat. It controls the temperature of your life. Raise it, and everything changes. Leave it where it is, and no matter what you touch, it will collapse. Edison didn't get the light bulb because he wanted it. He got it because he became the man who refused to stop until the light broke through the darkness. Lincoln didn't free the slaves because he wished for justice. He embodied the moral courage to lead in the face of war, loss, and assassination threats. Disney didn't just dream of castles. He became the architect of magic. And he risked everything to make fantasy reality. They became what they desired. They aligned their habits, thoughts, identity, until their vision was inevitable. This is the beginning of true transformation. Not asking, "What do I want?" but asking, "Who must I become to receive it?" That question is where power is born, because wanting is passive. Becoming, that's war. That's blood in the arena. That's discipline when it's inconvenient. That's persistence when the world stops clapping. You want to be wealthy? Start thinking like a wealthy person now, not after the money comes, because it won't. You want to be confident? Stop waiting to feel confident and act with courage before your knees stop shaking. You want love? Become love. Not desperation, not approval seeking. Love. Real, anchored, whole. You want more? Then be more. This isn't some cute Instagram quote. This is a spiritual law, and it will break you before it builds you.
But once you get it, once it clicks, you'll stop asking for permission. You'll stop chasing. You'll start attracting.
Because the world outside is a mirror, reflecting your beliefs, your energy, your self-image. You don't see the world as it is. You see it as you are. And if the life around you looks small, chaotic, limited, it's not the world's fault. It's your own vibration screaming back at you. So here's the question that can tear through the fog. If your life is a reflection, what is it trying to show you? You cannot fake this. Not to the universe, not to the subconscious. You'll never manifest wealth from a mindset of lack. You'll never find love from a heart filled with fear. You'll never build empires with the habits of a beggar. You must become the version of yourself who already lives the life you say you want. And becoming isn't a decision you make once. It's a choice you remake every single morning. Every time you hit snooze, you decide who you are. Every time you avoid the work, the risk, the truth, you cast a vote for the old you. You think growth feels good? You think stepping into a new identity is comfortable? No, it burns, because becoming someone new means killing who you were. And the ego hates death. It will fight you with every excuse in the book. I am tired. It's not the right time. I'm not ready yet. I don't have the money. No one supports me. Sound familiar? That voice is not the real you. That's the echo of your paradigm. That's the ghost of your past trying to pull you back into the coffin you already climbed out of. And Bob Proctor warned us of this very thing. He said, a paradigm is a multitude of habits. It's programmed into your subconscious mind, and it controls your behavior. So understand this. When your life doesn't change, it's not because you're cursed. It's because your program is still running the show. Your conscious mind sets the goal, but your subconscious drives the car. And unless you change the programming underneath, you'll keep getting the same results over and over again. That's why people set New Year's resolutions and quit by February. That's why people read, think, and grow rich and still stay broke. That's why people listen to hundreds of motivational speeches but never take the leap. Because change doesn't happen through information. It happens through transformation. And transformation is earned. It's earned through discipline, the rarest currency in the world. You want to be 1%? You want to know why the 1% think differently? Because they train differently. They wake up before the sun. They guard their thoughts like treasure. They reject the herd, and they live their vision long before anyone else sees it. They don't care what people think. They care who they become. And let me tell you, you don't need 10 years. You don't need a college degree. You don't even need anyone's approval. You need clarity. You need decision. You need persistence. Because when you make a decision, a real one, not a maybe, not a let me try, but a decision that burns the boats and leaves no way back, you activate something ancient. You ignite your will. And will, Bob Proctor said, is the ability to hold an image on the screen of your mind with focus until it becomes real. But here's the caveat. You can't hold the image if you still think like the person who doubts it. You can't live the dream with the attitude of the person who fears it. You have to rise. Rise into the mindset. Rise into the routine. Rise into the discomfort. Rise into the identity. This is the path of the few. The warriors, the visionaries, the ones who decided that mediocrity would not be their legacy. They didn't wait to feel motivated. They became disciplined. They didn't wait to be inspired. They trained themselves into purpose. And now it's your turn. Not tomorrow, not when it's perfect, now. Because every second you wait, the old you grows stronger, and every second you act, the new you sharpens like a sword. This is not a game. This is the truth. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. So be the one who wakes up hungry. Be the one who studies when others scroll. Be the one who shows up when no one claps. Be the one who dares to say, I am not who I used to be. Write it on your wall. Tattoo it on your soul. Live it until the world believes it too. You are not here to survive. You are not here to settle. You are not here to die with potential still inside you. You are here to become. To become the embodiment of your highest vision. To become the frequency of abundance, not the chaser of it. To become a walking affirmation, not a talking contradiction. This is your moment. So burn the script, drop the lies, kill the old self, and run into the fire of who you were meant to be. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. So the question is, who are you becoming?
Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos like this.